Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back. At it again with some Warcraft 3, hard difficulty, Path of the Damned. Chapter 4, Key of the Three Moons. Moments later, just beyond the Shattered Elf Gate.
Fall back to the trees!
You've won through this gate, Butcher, but you won't get through the second. The inner gate to Silvermoon can only be opened with a special key, and it shall never be yours.
You waste your time, woman. You cannot outrun the inevitable.
You think that I'm running from you? Apparently, you've never fought elves before.
Damn that woman! We must find a way to cross the river.
Okay, another fun map where we don't start with a base and have to wait forever to do something.
At last.
Now, unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to wait for this base to get set up. I would really like to just go and try and attack.
Our forces cannot attack the flying beasts.
Fear not. The crypt fiends can force them to the ground.
I would very much like it if I was able to just go and start attacking, but I just don't think I have enough units to do that, and then also we want to try to defend ourselves. So I guess what I'll do is just get this base started, and then gotta wait for this to complete to get some blight on the ground, and then I can get those ziggurats set up. We're going to need at least 2, probably 3. And then once I think we get to Halls of the Dead,
what is it now?
And I can get a couple extra meat wagons, then we can grab the Zeppelins to go and fly over and start attacking to the right. That's probably the easiest base to go for if I had to guess.
Fool.
Not too many secrets on this map, though.
Finally.
We'll bring the meat wagon up. There's just some stuff up here. Apparently there's like a little... Yeah, there it is. I would say there's a little spider in here that drops nothing, but we'll kill it. Get the tiniest bit of XP and resources. And then let's come on up here with our meat wagon and destroy these trees while we just very slowly wait for these to build. Now, blue will drop units on you over here, and sometimes they'll hit you with Dragonhawk, so I think we want to centralize some defense here. And then we're going to attack to the right. So we could take out this base, and then we can just kind of zigzag our way through the map going up and to the left. But there's really not much hidden on this map, as I've been saying, so I'm not too concerned about
What is it now?
finding stuff. I will say hard difficulty, last mission, the attacks were a lot larger, and the defense of that Elven base was noticeable. Like, it was noticeably harder, I should say, than normal difficulty. There was a lot in there. They had extra production structures. It's pretty rough stuff. All right, what do we got here? Scroll of Mana is pretty decent. I'll probably use that when I... excuse me, I'll use that when I attack. To keep my Necromancers kind of tip-top shape.
I bow to your will.
Okay, so we can at least start some ziggurats now.
My fate is sealed.
I would really like, though, to wait for the blight to spread up here, because this is what I'm going, like, Spirit Towers here and here. That should protect us against blue. I don't know if it's Teal that sends those ziggurats at us eventually or not, but the AI can become really annoying.
Yes,
Say, geez, that took a while for that blight to show up. The AI can be really annoying with Dragonhawk Riders, and then the elves themselves can be tricky because of the archers. They can very easily pick off your Necromancers from range, along with your meat wagons. So that's why I think casters and meat wagons are going to be very challenging to protect, because, you know, it's not as simple as saying, oh, just protect your... All you got to do is protect your casters, and again, it's not that simple, because the enemy is going to just suicide onto them. So even if they're not winning the engagement, they'll just run their archers directly at your meat wagons and destroy them. So it's very challenging to keep them protected, especially with pathing issues, where even if you're trying to run them away and try to cancel that aggression, and you try to cancel that aggression, it's tough. You have to do some weird AI manipulation, essentially. Okay, so now we can finally get our next Acolyte. We'll get a 5th one that we can bring over to repair with and then set up another base when it's time. But we're going to just try to attack this base in low upkeep That's my initial goal. We need a crypt, which is 280. Okay. Well, let's get this fully saturated first, and I don't even need another acolyte right now. Let's just go ahead and grab a crypt, and I think what's going to ultimately be the case here is we are going to only build one production structure here, and then we're going to build more production as we, like, island hop around. I think you'll only need the Zeppelins for the first hop, and then you use waygates. So we're going to want to probably set up a main base over here once we take it. But I want to be here to defend against the first enemy attack, which may come from the left or right. I don't know. So I'm going to start Halls of the Dead now. Never mind, we need to wait for ghouls. Ghouls, go ahead and start harvesting lumber. Should have been doing this from the get-go, honestly, because they weren't doing anything else. That was my fault. So the sooner that we can get Halls of the Dead, the better. Okay, come on up here. Arthur's going to hold this down himself, I guess. Okay, let's start Halls of the Dead.
Tread lightly.
Okay, they're shooting my Crypt Fiends, which is interesting.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, cool. And there's our Crypt. Start some extra ghouls that we want to bring over with us. We need some frontline support. Not having... It's tricky because not having any, like, major frontline is tough, like no aberration or abominations. I guess the big thing that we do have is just mass skeletons. But again, you got to keep the necromancers alive and have mana to do that. So I'm going to send Arthas over to grab his scroll of mana. Bring this on over. Let's just get some ghouls. We can get some basic upgrades as well. Might be able to get +2 this time around. I don't know. But yeah, that scroll of mana should be helpful. Even only 2 necromancers can probably make a really big difference.
I bow to your will.
Okay, come up and repair this real quick. You know what? No, that's unnecessary. We need to just keep...
No one orders me around.
So again, I have to decide like how much I want to leave at home. If we move the ghouls to constantly be defending us, like on top of spirit towers, that should be enough. Plus, we're going to have the Halls of the Dead. So we should be okay against Dragonhawks, though I don't want to be super reliant because I don't know exactly how much we're going to need to push back against that. So I think now let's just sit here and wait. I'm going to need another Ziggurat if I want to get anything else. Even just one more meat wagon with this group might be enough to push into that base, which would keep us at 40 supply so we're not in low upkeep. Let's grab, though, another Spirit Tower here. I don't think these Dragonhawk Riders have Cloud. I think that's only a Frozen Throne thing. So let's grab one more Spirit Tower here, again, plus the Halls of the Dead. Should be enough to defend us, even against ground attacks. Unless they bring artillery, which, again, they shouldn't in the first attack, but...
Where shall my blood be spilled? Upgrade thy will.
Alright, so Slaughterhouse now.
My fate is sealed.
The nice thing, though, with like the building grid in Warcraft 3 is it ensures that you can never build buildings so close together that you can't fit units between them, except maybe your supply structures. But you can see, like, placing this down, this was unbuildable, unbuildable, unbuildable. So that is quite useful. And again, my first order of business is to come here. I could also hire sappers to have them suicide into buildings. You know what? Let me go see how much those cost.
Speak, fool.
Because if they're relatively cheap, I think we just suicide them into, like, barracks or something. That could really work. That is very expensive. Okay. Never mind. Okay, Ziggurat done. You're going to be Spirit Tower. I don't want to go super overboard with Spirit Towers, but I will make them. Like 5 or 6 per base really doesn't seem that overboard, but I don't know. We're going to need an altar. We're going to need a Temple of the Damned. Alternatively, we just attack with what we've got, as I've mentioned. Let's see. I think meat wagons are 4 supplies, so we're going to inevitably end up in low upkeep. But let's wait for this Slaughterhouse and one more enemy attack. After the next enemy attack, we'll go. Though we did see in the last mission, there was a very long time between the first attack and the second attack, which is very interesting. Okay, so let's queue up pretty much all of these. They are 4. Let's grab one extra. That's going to put us into low upkeep. As soon as this is done, we're going to load up and go. And I'll even bring the ghouls that are harvesting lumber, or at least a couple of them, because I could use a few extra. And having the +1 +1 upgrade should help. Arthas getting to level 5, plus the Scroll of Mana should help keep our Necromancer summoning skeletons the whole time. We grab level 3 Death Coil, and we go from there. Unholy Aura... I don't know. I think getting Death Coil maxed out just so that we can target down heroes is more effective, and I want to be able to I'm using his mana in that way. So let's do that. Okay, let's get a couple more ghouls. Maybe another Crypt Fiend instead. Crypt Fiends are a lot of gold, actually. Okay, load them up.
What is it?
Load them up. Is that everything? It is? Okay, so let's turn this lumber. As you can see, we don't need nearly all this lumber anymore. So that should be everything. Yeah, so these Zeppelins only hold 8 units. I was thinking of transport boats. Transport boats allow you to bring 10. Naturally, as we load it up, we get attacked here. Halls of the Dead aren't quite in range. Let's just unload. We'll go back out there. And it's Sylvanas again. You guys back up. I really don't want to have to repair you before we go and attack again.
Speak.
I suppose what we want to do if we have anything getting focused down in particular, then we should just cannibalize. There we go. So yeah, let's grab Death Coil. All right, she's gone. We're actually back in no upkeep, which is ideal. So let's get loaded up. We're going to attack with this group specifically.
No one orders me around. Are you threatening me?
And let's drop right here, and we'll see how this goes. Again, if we lose the meat wagons, we're going to have to build them again. We'll get back on lumber. Building anything else is going to result in too much getting into low upkeep. If I can avoid that where possible.
Thy bidding, master.
I was going to say, where's Arthas? He's kind of the key here, and he's not landing. Okay, you have to all summon skeletons. I should have loaded up my meat wagons first.
I bow.
Okay, you stay in the back.
What does the shadow will?
Oh, stop. Stop doing that.
Speak.
Okay, and as you can see, they're already going for the meat wagons. I am unsurprised. So we just got to keep these in the back. Now they're going for my necromancers. Got to keep them in the back. Let's load up corpses where possible. Okay, and now I think we just have to attack with what we've got and provide cover for the meat wagons in the back as well as the necromancers. You stay in the back. Okay, you guys hit this. Heal the necromancer. We're covering the meat wagons. We got a guy repairing the meat wagons also. And as you can see, they are just really trying to take out these meat wagons. There are the Dragon Hawks. They don't do that much damage, thankfully. Let's grab one more Acolyte and come up here and repair. Let's get upgrades. Okay, pretty good first attack. I have an Acolyte over here as well, so I'm going to make probably another Necropolis just for the Blight, just to speed up Blight production, and we can make more guys. You know, just guys. We can make guys. No other upgrades that we need. Keep the Zeppelins close, I suppose. And let's go for their production before we destroy the altar. Okay, this is going pretty well. Have they destroyed my... Oh, no, he's still here. I was like, don't let them kill this guy, please. All right, you all get up here. Stop them from attacking my meat wagons.
Speak.
All right, and what do we have here? Another Goblin Laboratory. Laboratory. Right there is a gold mine. So let's go ahead and haunt this.
I gladly obey.
Let's also keep looking around. We can destroy all this stuff later. I just want to get this base set up.
I wish only.
So let's go haunt the gold mine. Get an Acropolis. You all back up. Back up. We can destroy these separately. There's no reason we need to be super aggressive on these towers. Ah, God, that was silly of me. Okay, so since there's a way gate here, this is where I'm going to be setting up my production. So attack here, here, and here. Sky Fury towers. Okay, so we don't even need to really focus on outranging those.
Are you threatening me?
Okay, so we'll take all this stuff out later. and this. I'm just going to destroy these towers. That's Earth Fury. Don't roll into range, please.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Okay, good stuff. So I don't know. They may attack us through this portal. They may also attack us here again. So I'm going to get just a few extra ghouls and grab more spirit towers again, because the attacks seem to be coming from this direction in particular. So let's set these up. Again, it really is going to come down to how they're attacking.
Yes, master.
Like, with what, I should say. So that's going to be really important. I don't know what's through this waygate. I don't think there are really any other secrets behind trees or anything like that, so that's a pleasure.
This is more like it.
This would have been a good situation where if there were...
No one orders me around.
Actually, where's our... we have one necromancer. Let's do this so that we can start picking up the key. Destroy, destroy. There might even be stuff in these crates. No, okay.
Our town is under attack. Summon is complete.
Okay, and as you can see, these jerks are kind of a pain. They come with quite a bit, so we'll just got to repair through them, I think, and I'm surprised they're not going for, I was going to say the healer in particular, but there we go. Make more acolytes. Down goes one. If they're spreading their damage, then we can hang out here. So I don't actually think we want to build this one out here. We want they want them to like fly in and get hit by all of them. Okay, this is acceptable. Let's get a few more ghouls on lumber, not too many. Actually, 3 is probably enough. Okay, we're waiting on that ziggurat.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, Arthas, come and pick this up, and now let's focus on getting this base built up. I will make a Halls of the Dead. I know that's a little pricey and unnecessary, but that's how we're doing it.
That moon crystal is a component of the key of the 3 moons. The other 2 crystals must...
Oops, I meant to... If the elf gate is to be unlocked, I meant to cancel my Halls of the Dead. I hit escape, and that messed with the voice line stuff. Okay, so we're going to get this stuff set up. You guys can harvest lumber while you're here. That's the thing, is I guess if we ever have idle ghouls, we should be doing stuff with them. So let's get this saturated first. Then I can worry about other stuff. So this is acceptable. Even just having 1 Crypt Fiend should be helpful. I think this is enough Spirit Towers. It seems like 5 to 6 Spirit Towers is enough. Especially if we have someone who's repairing them. But that was a lot of Dragonhawks, as you saw. So we've got some ghouls here, plus 1 Crypt Fiend. That should be okay for defense, and I can frantically rebuild stuff if necessary. So, yeah, it seems like they're mostly just focused on Dragonhawks, both blue and teal. Blue is our main antagonist here, without a doubt. Okay, and let's get a slaughterhouse.
The damned stand ready. I will be done.
And then maybe just a second crypt.
Yes, master. Summoning. Our town is under attack.
Where?
I gladly
I was going to say, was he stuck? Or, alright, so let's grab this. And then the crypt.
I gladly obey.
And then back on here, and we're going to grab a couple acolytes to bring with us to repair our meat wagons. As we've seen, that is an issue. Grab our necrolite upgrades, and we just get like 6 necrolites. That should necromancers rather. That should be more than enough. They really want to just keep killing my poor acolytes that are repairing here, so I might want to get an extra one. If we web them over this, they may get pulled down over there. They may get like weirdly pulled over to this side, which means my Halls of the Dead could also attack them. If they're not going to attack me through this waygate, I see no reason to set this up into a Halls of the Dead. This mission, I guess, is tricky only because I don't know which direction they're going to come through to get us. Are we good on upgrades? Yeah, okay, so we're +2 everything. That's solid. So it's really just having like a mass of meat wagons that can target down stuff, along with enough necromancers that we can just get a flood of skeletons for the front line. We don't really have any other better units that can help us out. We get a couple Crypt Fiends to sit in the back, of course, but...
Research complete. My life.
Go ahead and repair there.
Thy bidding.
And then I suppose, get just a few. We can get 2 spirit towers back here in case they decide they want to come over here. So there and there, because they may very well drop over here. I don't know. And we can, I mean, I can use reveal as well.
I gladly obey.
Stop.
What does the shadow will?
Stop. Okay. Necromancers. I guess Crypt Fiends, and, like, we don't need as many ghouls attacking. We probably want ghouls just harvesting lumber, and then our skeletons are meant to be our frontliners.
I wish only to serve.
Alright, and let's... Can we just, like, cram one more in here? Can you even get up here to... Yeah, you can get in there to repair if necessary, so... We'll get one more Acolyte on repairing. The supply there is a little restrictive, but we're in low upkeep anyway, so that's what we're going to stay in. What I'll do is I'll take Arthas and go through the Waygate and just see what's over there. We might just end up right on top of towers or something.
Our forces are under attack.
At last.
Okay, do we have any sort of purge? Units will automatically move through Waygates to reach their destination. That's pretty cool.
The dead shall serve.
Okay, let's auto attack through here.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, get all these hotkeyed, and we're gonna rally to Arthas and get Crypt Fiends and more meat wagons. Necromancers are coming out. That is a Sky Fury Tower. Okay, and there's one ballista, so like we just walk on top of it with a Crypt Fiend. Why is he so? Oh, is it? I know why he's so slow.
Master.
You can do it, buddy. Here, you know what? Let's even send the ghouls up to kill him. Oh, he just rolled into range because he didn't have vision around the trees. It all worked out.
No one orders me around.
Okay, and then we've got our next place to attack. So let's queue up some meat wagons. We have more necromancers coming out. The more, the better. Upgrade those into spirit towers in case they decide to attack us from there. And we can't get to Teal. We can't get back there unless we use Zeppelins. I could use Zeppelins to scout also, but for now, let's just
What does the shadow will?
let's just play it cool. I really just need these things to continue getting loaded up.
Better be good.
It might be a little preemptive to attack down here. There is another gold mine, though.
Where
So here,
shall
we're going
my
to send
blood
this guy up
spill?
through. And I guess we'll send these ghouls through. I don't think we need any more lumber.
Upgrade.
Should have enough for pretty much the rest of the map. Okay, so we're rallying everything to Arthas.
The dead shall serve.
I'm going to raise skeletons, and we're going to attack down into this little area.
No one orders me around.
This better be good.
Okay, turn off skeletons.
Dead shall serve.
This is just like an area. I don't really know.
What is it?
Okay, yeah, this is just a nice little... Look at this guy. What a brave man. Here, let's haunt this gold mine, and then we're going to build some more acolytes to come through here and get it saturated when the time is right. That puts us into high upkeep, actually. We'll wait. We don't need to do that right away, so let's not do it.
This
Okay, back up, and let's attack.
Our forces are under attack.
We don't need to worry about the Sky Fury towers, but... Ah, look at that! We got Teal attacking through with ground units too. Ah, how dare you focus down my Crypt Fiend? That opens up some supply for us. Yeah, these attacks aren't too bad even on hard, so I'm not too concerned. Let's go ahead and build 1, 2, 3. We can get more later, but again, I want to make sure I stay in low upkeep where necessary. So, Earth Fury towers first.
The damned stand ready.
And then this one, and now we control this little middle section. We'll just attack and destroy whatever other base might be here. I don't know where this Waygate leads. Feel like we're making some pretty good progress here. Let's get more Crypt Fiends and meat wagons. Let's just get maxed out and make this work. Okay, so you all keep attacking. Get Arthas up in the front.
What does the
You all need to be picking up corpses. I wish that just started on autocast, but it doesn't. And obviously the extra production will be really useful. I can check all up in these other areas to see if there's other places to go, but for now, let's just clear out what we can get to via Waygate, and then we'll work from there. This is obviously not like a real area, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is another Waygate area up here, so...
No one orders me
Look at that. So we can actually hit this from here.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
So this is probably going to lure out some units that are pre-placed around the gate. Maybe? Maybe there aren't any units pre-placed around the gate. Okay. So we just have to very meticulously destroy these things. Earth Fury. I'm fine with this happening the way it's happening. You guys back up, though. We can at least get to Arthas. There's no orb effect that we can use, though, to put on Arthas to allow him to attack air, unfortunately. That's right, assholes. You're not going to be able to kill him. Okay, go ahead and cannibalize. Is that it for towers here? Sky Fury. We can't even build air units. Ah! Okay, so blue appears to be coming through this area over here, so I think maybe that's what we want to...
Our gold mine is nearly empty.
Gold mine is nearly empty. Where's my Zeppelins? Let's go and bring... We'll go and bring these guys over so we don't have to build any more Acolytes. It's expensive. Okay, come on over here. We're going to go through this gate.
What is it now? The dead shall
Okay, Necromancer's looking good with enough Crypt Fiends. Again, as long as these things keep loading up, where possible.
Our forces are under attack.
1260. Okay, can we maybe just kill this thing so it stops chasing me, please?
Our town is under attack. I wish
Come on up here and repair this guy.
my fate is sealed.
Really just Necromancers and Crypt Fiends, I think. We don't... Again, making ghouls is probably wasteful at this point. So let's send Arthas through and see what happens.
What does the shadow will? What is it now?
Okay, so we're up near Teal. So we're going through. You guys go through. And then we need skeletons. Okay, this is messy. There's not much I can do here, and I'm probably going to lose meat wagons. So as long as we just keep rallying directly to Arthas, then my units should rally properly. Is very, very challenging to get through here. Let's just go straight for the castle and then the Earth Fury Tower. You know what, that's fine. They'll eventually turn around and attack my towers.
Our town is under attack.
Okay, and I'd say this is going very well. I think maybe too many skeletons, actually. Let's make sure we're just auto-attacking. Heal this Necromancer. We probably don't need any more skeletons, so let's turn that off. And then a lot of our stuff is just stuck, just outright stuck. Okay, he's capped at level 5. Let's use this. Okay, we got rid of their I don't know. I don't think I think they can rebuild the Zeppelins. So that's, you know, its own thing. Okay, these are pretty much all just skeletons. So just go ahead and auto attack, buddies. We can make more of you, no problem. Necromancer's back up, and let's just raise another round. There you go. Okay, so attack towers, and then we're going to go for the barracks. I'm not sure how to get up here, or if there even is anything up there, so... let's load up here. There's another gold mine we can take also. So let's go and unload a couple here, and then we can move up with the Acolytes as well. Okay, once again, we want to flee. Now let's get another round of skeletons. Okay, so unload here.
I wish only to serve.
And let's go ahead and move over here and grab this. And just more meat wagons, more necromancers. I don't even know why I built 2 crypts in retrospect. I think you need an extra inventory spot, so it's good that I have that before it technically combines. Okay, so you guys go on auto repair, and I'm gonna haunt this gold mine. And I don't see any other... I don't see anything else that would really threaten us on this side of the river, so let's just attack, turn off auto-casting for skeletons. I guess this is just... These are to stop you from just flying Zeppelins directly over and trying to cheese in some fashion. I don't know. I don't think that's really necessary. But, okay, so Teal is gone. The next step is to go through this way gate, which will likely take us to the upper right. I don't know if there's anything over there. I can actually just fly with a Zeppelin to see. But we're probably going to have to drop over there if we want to go over there. And whatever it's going to end up being is probably not worth it. Because it pretty much never is. Okay, so this is like the actual gate. I think we have to bring it here eventually, so that's fine. At least scouting over here to see what this is. But there's no production over here, so we don't have to worry about going that way. Okay, great. So now...
I bow to your will. Where shall I plug this out?
This poor, blue attacks. Okay, so now...
No one orders me around.
We're going to come all the way back here. Intercepting the blue attack saves us a little time, which is nice.
What is it?
Again, I don't think I've lost anything in particular in this army. Oh, it's Sylvanas. What's up, Sylvanas? How's it going?
The dead shall soon are under attack.
It's a pretty large attack when you don't really realize it. Oh, we don't have Burrow yet. He lives! Okay, so we want to auto-attack down here. Ooh. Ooh!
My life for this.
Okay, well, they're going to be coming through. We're just going to run right into that group. All right, you all go. We might need some skeletons in this mix.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Yeah, stop with the slow, you jerk. And then Arthas just... Ah, no, we got more than enough stuff here. It's just this ballista that's a little annoying. And let's just keep getting slaughter. Building out of the slaughterhouse. Necromancers.
What is it now? The dead.
Okay,
shall
good
serve.
stuff.
The restless dead.
And then we'll be going into the next mission with 2 empty inventory slots, which is good for me. Let's destroy these. There might be something here for us. What was that?
Tread lightly.
Healing pot. I guess I'll pick up. I think didn't I leave one of those in the last mission somewhere?
No one
Okay, and then
orders
once again, we'll go through with Arthas first if
What
we're
does the
not
shadow
blocking
will?
ourselves. And honestly, I think Crypt Fiend's on this map. And again, we just rely on our necromancers to give us some
Tread
skeletons.
lightly. This is more like it.
Oh yeah, okay, we're good.
The dead
So let's
shall
attack
serve.
here
What does the shadow
and here. We're gonna have to stop by a goblin merchant in order to get more zeppelins, I think. Or we just make multiple trips, which should be fine. We don't need any of this lumber. I don't feel like ferrying these units over, though, so I'm not gonna do it. You go...
The restless
a lot of our... That's the one thing. I totally forgot to turn my necromancers on skeletons. That's a big deal. That's an Earth Fury tower, so do that. And then the barracks. We will just meticulously get rid of this stuff.
What does the shadow
Not turning on skeletons before we went through the gate, honestly, kind of screwed me there. But I think we'll be fine. Okay, you guys make sure you get up here and cover our meat wagons. That is your only job.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, back in high upkeep. We're going to go for the castle now. Unless that's an Earth Fury tower, which I think it is. So yeah, go for the Earth Fury tower and then the castle. And then where is the altar where Sylvanas is coming from? Oh, she's actually built out of the altars where the keys are. Okay, so yeah, go for that instead. Yeah, the range on these archers is pretty large.
What is it now? This is better.
Okay, give me another round of skeletons, please. All right, so Sylvanas is permanently gone. Let's grab the moon crystal. Yeah, inventory is full, whatever. So you just got to open up a slot, pick it up, they combine, then you can pick up whatever you dropped.
At last, the third moon crystal. The key of the 3 moons is complete.
Dead await.
Okay, yeah, this wasn't too bad. This wasn't too bad. Obviously, we need to get over there to the gate, which is going to be its own separate set of problems. I could also just run Arthas to the gate and ignore all the units there, but you know how I am. I'll do it legit. Let's also just kill everything in this base because the elves have dared to defy me.
Tread lightly.
Okay, so Arthas. Where's the closest goblin merchant where we can buy more zeppelins? I think over here. So the nice thing is once you make this first hop, you don't have to. Once you make that first hop, then you no longer have to do any island hopping. with Zeppelins. It's all just waygates. So that's nice. That's something. And I have one other Zeppelin here. Looks like it's maybe prompting us to land there. We can also land up here. I mean, we can land right on top of the Sky Fury Towers. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, get up there. And I think that's it. What would be really cool is if you destroy this generator, the bridge came back, but I don't think there's anything you can do to restore the bridge. That'd be cool, though. That would be cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. And then, yeah, unfortunately it takes a really long time to destroy this stuff without any siege weaponry. Okay, so I'm going to get my army back over here. Zeppelin here, and then where's Arthas? Okay, so let's move my whole army up here, and we're just going to drop, like, right there. Or, well, we'll figure it out. We just got to load up first. Okay, and we'll head on over here. We'll just pull these guys off the gold mine to repair as much as we can. Takes these units a while to get over here. Again, I think it's prompting me to drop here, and there's a, like, you're not... I could just drop them right on the beacon like I had mentioned, but I won't.
Tread lightly.
Why won't I, you might ask? Okay, so come on through here.
At last.
My life for Nezu. I gladly obey.
Okay, and then we got some Zeppelins. Didn't I build... I built another... Or I bought another Zeppelin. Did that one also die? No, I only bought one, so I think we only have two. That's fine. Okay, so where's Arthas?
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
What does
Okay,
the
so
shadow
you all load on in.
keep?
And now that you're loaded up... Yeah, we turn you on Raise Dead, except you. And then Arthas hop on in, and then meat wagons. Okay, and we'll just have to make a couple extra trips, I think. So, let's just land right up at the top here. This is not, I think, the intended place to go, but it's fine. We just need a little foothold. They don't rebuild anything here, so. Okay, go for that one and then that one. We'll go over and grab more units. We'll start getting skeletons pretty quick.
What does the shadow will?
I await.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't know why the cooldown for... Maybe it checks to see, like, you can only have a certain number of Zeppelins. I don't know.
The restless dead.
Okay, that's the rest of our army. You don't need many transports to actually land anywhere, so that's a big plus. Where is he?
Speak, fool.
Oh, he's stuck behind stuff. Okay, cool. And then we just attack down here. I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything behind trees on this map. There was just that goofy little settlement to the left of our base, and I genuinely think that's it. So let's go to the beacon, and we've won.
The gates have been opened. Once we've dealt with Sylvanas, the inner kingdom shall be ours.
Damn you, monsters. What will it take to drive you back?
The Ranger woman is starting to vex me greatly.
Wonderful. We'll finish off the elves next time. That one, again, I think is just a bit longer because you have to do the little hops. And I think on hard, the maps will simply take longer because we have to be a little more safe. The enemy attacks can certainly roll us if we aren't careful. So we have to spend a little more on defense. We have to allocate our supply differently in the sense that having an attacking force and a defensive force at very specific spots. Again, I think that in some cases, depending on how hard the missions get, we might have to just reload, as I really don't want to have to restart missions outright, so I may just quick save a bit here or there, especially like at the end of this campaign. The holdout in Dalaran is extremely difficult, so I might just use saves instead of reloading until I get a good, solid start-to-finish playthrough of it. I don't know. The point is I think that these missions are going to take longer for a variety of reasons. So strap in, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.